Ever since the LIV Golf Series kicked off a couple of months back, the golf world has turned into a battlefield. While the DP World Tour and the PGA Tour continue to fight back and snub the Rebel Series, the breakaway event has stood its ground, spinning pretty interesting things. So in today's video, we'll talk about LIV Golf's 2023 schedule, which starts in February and includes events in Spain and Australia. First up, has it been finalized already? It's still a bit too early for the LIV Golf Series to release its full and final schedule for the next season. That being said, that doesn't mean the Rebel Series administration isn't working on one, so the schedule for next year as far as LIV Golf is concerned is still on the drawing board. However, insider sources have revealed that it's going to go around the world, making stops at prestigious and renowned venues in pursuit to bring golf to the masses. By scattering the venues all around the world, LIV Golf aims to engage more and more people and pull them into the golf world. What's more is that there has been a draft 2023 schedule that was circulated among the LIV Golf officials and has been making rounds on the internet recently. From the looks of it, LIV Golf would be holding 9 events in the US. Apart from that, living up to its claims to take golf around the world, the Breakaway Series also has 5 international events planned. The 2023 season would last around 7 months, starting off in February and ending in September. Now let's get into the specifics and find out where all the LIV Golf is headed for the next year. Moving on, specifics about the schedule, when and where. A disclaimer for you people, this is only a draft and may undergo some changes in the days to come. The finalized version would only become available when the LIV Golf is done coordinating with the venues and released officially. Anyway, LIV Golf would kick off its next season in the flattest state of the US, Florida. The kickoff event would take place in February 2023. However, the specific dates and the venue haven't been finalized as of yet, but we're guessing since it's Florida, it'd have a nice spread of green. After kicking it off in Florida, the Rebel Series would next head to California, the Bear State. In the same month, and just like Florida, the exact course where the event would take place hasn't been finalized yet. Afterwards, in March, there'd be an event in Tucson, Arizona, where it'd most likely be held at the Dove Mountain or the Gallery. After the Tucson event, LIV is all set to go international, holding its next event in April, hundreds of miles away from the USA in Australia. So far, they plan for the next event to be held in Sydney or Queensland. Apart from Australia, LIV Golf is all set to take golf to Sentosa Golf Club, Singapore, in the same month. Moving forward, it returned to the USA in May, putting on a show in the capital, Washington, and then hit Philadelphia in June. For July, LIV Golf would go international again, holding an event at the renowned Centurion Golf Club, London first, and then heading to Valderrama, Spain just a week before the Open Championship. For August, LIV Golf would return once again to Bedminster, New Jersey, hopefully without the protesters this time. After Bedminster, an event would also be held in the Greenbrier, West Virginia in the same month. September, being the last month of the season, has the most action planned, with the Rebel Series first hitting Chicago, going international to Mexico or Toronto from there, and then culminating the season in Florida, the same place where it had kicked off. Up next, how does everyone feel about the schedule? The draft schedule is undoubtedly great. LIV Golf would be hitting 5 international venues scattered around the globe, in addition to playing 9 events in the USA. Golf enthusiasts, especially from the regions which remain neglected by the world golf powers, are excited to see that quality golf events would be coming to their country. Talking about the scheduled arrival of LIV Golf in Spain, the Spanish golfer Sergio Garcia remarked that he's really excited to see a quality field heading to his home country for the first time. He also added that although he and a couple of other Spanish golfers played back home occasionally, however, an event showcasing players of this much talent had never really landed in Spain. Along the same lines, LIV Golf CEO Greg Norman was also really excited about the LIV Golf heading to Australia, and we're sure Cameron Smith would be more than thrilled because of the fact that he jumped ships because of the inability to play more in his home country with the PGA Tour. Anyway, Greg was especially enthusiastic about seeing the response from the Australian government, who commented on the subject that high-level interest was being shown by the Australian government officials for LIV Golf. Their officials recently concluded their countrywide visits to venues in Australia, and the fact that only one of those finalized by them declined to host the series is truly remarkable. Lastly, Greg also shed some light on the reason why the schedule still continued to be fluid. He revealed that it was because of the immense success and popularity that the series had received. The 2023 season was initially planned as a beta test, but considered the interest shown by players who wanted to join LIV Golf, it's later expanded to a 14-event, full-fledged season. Next up, some other news in the golf world. First off, Dustin Johnson won the LIV Golf International Boston events. In a shocking turn of events, Dustin Johnson won the LIV Golf Boston event, beating Joaquin Niemann and Anirban Lahiri in a 3-way playoff. All 3 of them finished their 54 holes on 15 under. The event was full of drama, as Dustin managed to overcome even the world number 2 Cameron Smith, who finished tied up with Lee Westwood for 4th place. Victory had eluded Johnson ever since he made his debut with the LIV Golf, finishing 8th in the inaugural event in London. Moving forward, he ended up 4th in Portland and 3rd at Bedminster. However, his skillful play in the Boston Boston event finally landed him a victory in the LIV Golf Series. Alongside the trophy, Johnson also received the $4 million prize purse for his first-place finish. Apart from that, he also received around $750,000 as his share of the team's first prize. Johnson was part of the team 4 Aces, which finished first ahead of Lahiri's Crushers, beating them by 2 shots. Moving on, LIV Golf has allowed its players to wear shorts. LIV Golf CEO Greg Norman recently took the whole golf world by surprise when he announced on his official Twitter handle that the LIV golfers would be allowed to wear shorts during competition events. While the other players must be happy, the step has irked massive debate in the golf world because shorts were one clothing item that always had the golf community polarized. Having said that, women have been wearing shorts for a long time during professional competitions. However, for the men, they were always kept off limits. In a very bold move, LIV Golf removed the ban surrounding the wearing of shorts by players during competitive professional events. The decision came while the Boston event was still underway, and the very next day, out of 48 players playing in the event, 19 golfers turned up wearing shorts. Phil Mickelson was asked by the journalists what he thought about the decision. In reply, Phil stated that it was about time that the ban on shorts was lifted. He also hoped that the PGA Tour followed the trend and allowed its players the same luxury as LIV Golf. He was also asked whether he had any say in the decision, to which he revealed that he'd surely given his input to the matter. Finally, Herb Kohler has passed away at the age of 83 years. Herb Kohler, the legendary golf course owner and developer who built Whistling Straits, host of the 2021 Ryder Cup, passed away at the age of 83 years. Kohler had a passion for golf and made it his life's mission to transform eastern Wisconsin and the shores of Lake Michigan into an international golf destination. He entered the industry back in 1988 with an 18-hole course at Black Wolf Run. In 1998, he expanded his portfolio to add a 36-hole course at Whistling Straits in Haven. Turning an abandoned and polluted airfield site into a links-like experience, he was indeed an incredible businessman. Ever since he built it, the Straits course has been a host to 3 PGA Championships, a U.S. Senior Open, and a Ryder Cup. Within their company press release on his demise, Kohler's family wrote that his zest for life and adventure inspired everyone. He's always in, all the time, and left an incredible mark on everyone's life. That's a wrap for this video. What do you think about the LIV Golf draft schedule for the 2023 season? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. See you at the next one.